My name is Merle Cashman. I'm a Nugi woman from Quandamooka Nation and Kanju of the Thaipan people.
I'm Jennifer Kumsing. I'm a Gungalita Gadawa woman from Burketown and Doomadgee in the lower Gulf country.
I'm Caroline Aldridge. I'm a descendant of the Mawar Island people, which are the Central Island people of the Torres Strait. When you're looking at building relationships, it does take time. Like, don't think that it's just going to happen,
That's right.
on the first cup of tea. We talk about all the time it takes many cups of teas, all right, to build a relationship. So, and not to be hard on themselves either, educators. And when you're building a relationship with our families too, you have to be open to that relationship being a reciprocal relationship too. So it's not all about you wanting something from our families, but you also have to give something back to us too, because we're such a sharing, and giving a culture that we want to know a bit about you as well as you want to know a bit about us.
And I think one of the great things that you can do when a family enrolls and they identify is to ask that country when you're interviewing them. And then you can go and research that country so that you have a bit of knowledge, not to be a know-it-all about it, but to actually support that family, understanding where they're from. And that will be the starting point.
When we were in Mount Isa, the service that we were at, are so lucky to have built that very strong relationship, and I am always talking about strong relationships with the elders, with the community. They're the type of relationships services need to work towards building. I know it's hard, but we need to get to a stage where we continue to try. Don't give up. Please don't give up. Keep coming back. Keep talking, keep asking, keep inviting, bring out those cups of tea, bring out those biscuits. You need to develop that relationship.
So one of the most important things is to sit down with the traditional owners, the elders, and community members, and getting their permission, because we're all from different nations and countries and islands, and so if we don't get that permission, that's not doing it authentically. So sitting and having cups of teas, bringing along a morning tea or an afternoon tea is really important.
It can be just something as simple as, an invitation. I asked Auntie Jen about Nana Joan. I said, tell me how Nana Joan became the Nana of that kindergarten. And she said she was invited, and then she came one time and she kept coming back. So it could be as simple as that, inviting an elder in, and sometimes when you invite a family in too, or a parent in, you might actually get the whole family with them, because we have quite large families and extended families too, so you sort of got to expect that as well. It's about knowing your families, really, and that's from knowing your community itself, but also when you get to know your families is just from that enrolment process too, when children come into your service. And that's really, your start of getting to know them as well, and getting to know where they're actually from. A lot of our families will say they're from the Torres Strait, but where from in the Torres Strait? What language or languages do you speak?